Good morning, everybody. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Ben Jovian. For those of you who have been watching my videos, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who's sharing the information which I am putting out there. One of my contentions with starting this write-in campaign, as I am asking for you to write in my name for U.S. Senate this upcoming November 8th, 2016, is that many of us are too passive within this process. We do not research who are the candidates on the ticket for many of the positions. We see multiple advertisements for the presidential campaigns. We may or may not watch those debates, but outside of that, most of us just go to the polls with an eeny, meeny, miny, mo approach, or just voting a straight party ticket line. However, I feel that we need to be more informed when we go to the polls. So, what I'm coming with this morning is a who's who of who's on the ballot, as registered through the Secretary of State in Iowa. Leading the way is Mr. Charles Grassley, the Republican candidate. He's held this office for 36 years. And I have mentioned before, I believe he has done a fine job for our state, being a great representative. However, as one of my few negatives, I believe he's starting to show his ties to the special interests of the Republican Party. Most notably with the recent, I hate to say grandstanding, but grandstanding with President Obama's selection for the Supreme Court, Mr. Garland. Him and a few other Republicans have held up that nomination, and again, I believe this shows how the special interests, primarily the Republican and Democratic parties, hinder just the normal process within our government. After Mr. Grassley, the Democratic nominees, Patty Judge, former state representative, former lieutenant governor, again, tied to those special interests of the Republican and Democratic parties. After that, there are three other candidates listed on the ballot. Mr. Charles Aldrich, Libertarian Party out of Clarion, Iowa, appears to be, from what I've researched, an engineer who has not held any public office. Mr. Jim Henniger of the New Independence Party out of Nevada, Iowa, looks like a professor. Again, from what I have researched, looked like he has held some public office with city councils appointments through three smaller cities in Iowa. He also ran for governor in 1998 and looked like had lobbied for Ross Perot and the New Reform Party during his run. And then lastly, and I apologize, sir, if you watch this or anybody associated with you watches this video and I mispronounce your name, but Mr. Michael Look-Thrams, gentleman out of Mason City, Iowa. Not affiliated with any party, got on the ballot through a petition process, so I commend him for organizing those efforts. Again, through research, does not appear to have held any political office previously. The name you will not find on the ballot is mine, Ben Jovian. Again, I have not held any political office. I believe that we as Iowans have an ability to do something very unique this election cycle. We have the ability to write in somebody with no affiliation to any party, someone whose sole purpose is to represent the people of Iowa and Washington, D.C. I am an atypical candidate for this position. However, I will continue to do my job to try and show you as a people of Iowa that I have the abilities to fulfill this type of position. I thank you very much for watching this video. If you agree with the information in which I provide, I hope you share it. Let's educate the Iowans that are going to the polls this November so that we can elect the right people for the right positions to represent us in government. Thank you.